guys had a nice holiday and everything went well. Your Happy New Year was good, and we're all making changes in our lives and hopefully moving forward. I came to talk to you guys a little bit about this new series of paintings, Being Human, that I'm doing. It's part of a triptych that I started. Been thinking about it for a year. Went to bed one night and I was watching TV before I went to bed, and I saw there was this movie that in this movie they had an ethereal being just came over the screen. It was a shadow of a person, light from behind, like we've all seen. We've probably seen pictures like that ourselves. Somebody comes in the room and the window light is behind them, and it just kind of created an ethereal look on the screen that was so impressive to me. It did something to my head that I remembered it for like a whole year. I've been thinking about it and trying to understand. I feel maybe that's sometimes when you can actually physically see the spiritual or the ethereal or the heavenly or the soul of a person is in scenes like that. There's been paintings done about it too, where there's a window, somebody walks in front, the light comes through the sleeves, the arms, it glows a little. It kind of gave me the idea of a visual document, a visual way to actually see our being, see our spirit. And I started thinking about a series of work I would like to do this year I started in December, right before Christmas. Perfect time, real emotional time too. A new series of work that involved this way of documenting our being and documenting our soul. Because, one thing we know for sure is our physical will die and go back to earth. But the spirit that we have seems like it doesn't die, and it lives in our generations. That spirit affects a lot of things in our life. So I thought of, how do you make a visual document? That might be one way to make a visual document. Being human, the being part of human. Because the human part is going to be discarded, but the being part in some way is going to affect society, and in some way is going to propel the generations or future generations. The being part seems to be very important and something worth documenting. So Being Human is a series of paintings that I'm doing that I feel I'm trying to document this part of our human spirit. So I came up with this idea of doing these beings that they're not male, female, maybe not even human. They're not, I don't know what alien is, but they're just a being, and I'm really going after the spiritual part of this being. And I created this triptych series. One, I think it's 2 feet by 3 feet painting that stands on its own with 2 side panels that are about 10 inches squared. And the one that you're looking at in the video right now is basically one of the first ones. It is the first one from the series. So I hope you enjoy it and you understand why I decided to go in this direction with my paintings. One of the secret to my success as an artist has been always to follow things that lead me. Something, I don't know what it is, but instinctually I understand that I have to follow the things that shape my life. I look back on my life, I'm 59 now, I look back on my life and I realized that some of the changes I made in my life were pretty extreme. I couldn't do it again. But the changes, because I didn't question them and I followed them, the changes were a vital part of my success today. As an artist especially, it's not easy to be an artist, still not easy to be an artist, especially one that wants to paint instinct, things that move you daily, It's easier to paint things probably like the picture behind me there. It's easier to paint things that is in demand than to take chances and risk. But if we all have a gift of some kind and we couldn't take a chance and a gift to help our fellow man, I think we stole the gift. So I'm not a good teacher. I don't do workshops, and I understand a lot of things about life and living. So I thought this year I can make a real attempt at this series to begin with, Being Human. Make a visual document of the spiritual soul. I hope you guys enjoy the movie. If you do, please subscribe, tell your friends about me, and look for some more of my paintings coming up. You'll try to be a part of how I'm changing as an artist, and you can visually see it. Hope you guys enjoy the movie. Please subscribe.